Hola amigos, hola amigas, Dorian here from Hooverlux. Welcome, bienvenido, croeso, assalamu alaikum. Welcome my vacuum cleaner chums.
Hello!
So as you can see, I found this vagrant sleeping outside in my drive and I thought I'd let him in and do a video. So yay, we have Sam!
I finally made it.
Yes.
And I am very, very excited to be here. I don't know where to look.
He's like a child in a candy store. I think he's going to move in. I wouldn't say no.
Yeah, I'm not leaving now.
So anyway, so we have taken him on a tour. We have gone through the Hoover room and this, and we've decided to do this video. Now, this is a Hoover Goblin. No, yeah, it's a Goblin.
It's a Goblin.
Yeah, that is sold in Asda for about 20 quid.
I'm sure I've seen them for 15
Yeah.
when they went.
Now this is a trash find.
Oh,
I found it outside our bins because there's 3 houses on the street, and I found it next to the bins, and I was like, "Ooh, this will be interesting to see how rubbish it is."
That close to home before.
I have never, I swear, I have not even switched this on.
They can't be that bad.
I have not even switched it on. It's really dusty. We're going to give it a wipe over before we go any further. I'll get my bucket and we'll give it a wipe over. It's got its little tool.
Oh, I hate those tools. Can we hit it with a hammer?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can drown it in the pond. So I haven't even switched it on. But what I want us to do, right, is to convert it to a bagged vacuum cleaner. Can you convert a trashy, crappy Goblin bagless vacuum cleaner? Can you convert it to a bagged vacuum cleaner? And that is going to be today's video. So even if we wreck it, it doesn't matter because I can cut the cable off and I can use the cable. I can take the hose off and use the hose, and the rest can just go straight back into the trash. So what I need to do is I'm going to get a bucket with some warm water and some cloths, and we will give it a bit of a wipe over. Now, since I've had this, like I just said, I have not even switched it on.
It is genuine trash finder.
Yeah, so I don't even know if it's going to work or not.
Maybe we should turn it on first, just in case it doesn't work. We can save half an hour.
Shall we? Okay, go on now.
Let's see if it goes bang.
Okay, right, okay.
Where's some power?
On that, there, just unplug something.
Anything?
Yep. Right, so it's not on.
All the lights just turned off.
Right, okay, let's try it.
Ready? It won't make much difference. That's surprisingly not completely terrible.
It isn't, is it? I think what we should do, once we wipe it over and clean it off, right? Let's just do a little test on the floor with some sand.
I imagine it's completely terrible if you use it for more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
That wasn't bad. Wonder why it was thrown out then?
I don't know.
Because the belt works.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the same as the Amazon Basics.
Oh, that needs a bit of
there we
vacuum.
go.
Yeah, that's a bit buggery.
DIY work done, perhaps?
Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty simple, as in sort of like to clean and whatever. Yeah. It's not that bad. Right, let me go get a bucket of water and I'll be back in a second. So I'm back. I've got a bucket of warm soapy water. What I'm going to do is just give it a wipe over.
Yeah,
now there is Henry. So if I give you...
You don't see how long this hose is.
It's huge.
That's a really long hose.
Are you saying that I have a lovely long hose?
Your hose is impeccable.
Oh, thank you, Sam.
Right, so you wash on.
Yeah, you do that. So I have been really excited about you coming up and doing videos with us.
Oh, I know.
Sam is going to be here for a couple of days. So these videos that you see now are going to be out in November. Yep. But I'm sure Sam's going to do some videos possibly before then.
I think we should probably sync up our channels and get them somewhat in order. But yeah, I'll be doing a few vlogs and bits and bobs. I've got some filming to do and we're going to do some collaborations.
Yeah, because I'm in work.
Yep, I have a place to myself tomorrow.
Yep.
Who knows what we'll find?
2 days this week.
Yeah. It's not in terrible condition, maybe they're just not crazy.
I don't understand. I thought it wasn't going to work.
No, but it works fine. I mean, that's... Right, oh look, that's flat.
Oh my god.
That's probably why. It probably works even better.
Probably.
That's weird. It's like some dual layered material.
Oh yeah.
You know, the polishing bag.
Yeah.
The
It does look like a polishing bag.
If you bin it, oh yeah.
Oh my god.
They've had some DIY work done.
Do you know, I think they had, because they're newish neighbours.
They're a bit out. Right, now does this come apart? Yes, it does.
It does, it's really good. The way that it comes apart is good. George of AEG123,
Yes.
he's got a brand new one that he's done some videos on. And
For a cheapy budget thing, so based on our 5 seconds of use.
yeah, go on, you finish them up because they're manky. Do you want them? No,
I'll just
okay.
give it a-
So I don't know if you heard while the vacuum was on, but Sam's here for a couple of days. So I'm in work tomorrow, only for 6 hours because I only work part-time.
Parts.
Bitch. So Sam is going to have full reign of the house to do whatever he wants with the vacuum cleaners, but just leave my underwear alone, please.
Oh, okay. We won't sell that then. No, I have a few things. I have a vacuum cleaner of mine to fix actually, not to refurbish but to fix. That's in the car.
Yes, he's got some bits in his car.
We have a machine that I've got one and Dorian's got one. That will be exciting to do a comparison with.
Oh, yeah.
I know which will win already before we've even done it, but it'll be fun to do anyway. Yeah, we might go on a little tour.
Yes.
Who knows?
Full access to anything you want to do: polishing, waxing, cleaning, washing, testing. You're gonna want to come back.
So all of those machines there aren't touched. Almost.
The DC01 distillers.
Quite clean, yeah.
That is one that George did. That it was found in the garden.
Ah.
It was like rusted, full of
I
water.
think you touched.
Yeah.
I remember getting that. Yeah.
And so
That's
that is
it.
one.
That's just a motor, isn't it?
The black fakir, that needs a polishing. The two, what are those green ones?
The Turbo Power 1 U2336.
That's right. There's two of them identical. One of them is they're both going to be refurbed and polished. One of them I'm going to be selling because I don't need two. There's that DC03. Is that an 03?
Yep. I know those.
Actually, I watched your video on it.
Yes.
Because I needed to know how to take the filters out of it, and I watched your video on how to.
Did you break the casing on them?
I haven't touched it.
Be careful. The casing on DCO3 filters are going really brittle nowadays, and they still cost a fortune. They're like 15 quid each. So.
Yeah, the new filters are on it.
Exercise some caution.
But it was Daniel that gave me that.
Yes. Oh yeah, we like a bit of pneumatic rule 29. Yeah. We got a small. What else are you for?
Right, I think that looks a lot better. Let me just have a look.
Yeah, I just need to whiz the vacuum on for a second. Now, could I have a try coffee?
You certainly can, yeah.
Or some buffiness. This is all very high end for me. I'm not laying on the floor like I do normally.
No, exactly.
I've got a workbench. My back doesn't know what to do.
Your back will be thinking that your legs have been cut off. Right, let's. This is full of hair. Ew.
Got a screwdriver?
Yeah, I've got a knife.
Take the base plate off. Do it properly, man.
Tools. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's try it.
But even that's not bad. You can quite happily ignore that. And it still works fine. Oh, look at you with your smart, fancy screwdriver. I've got a few of those, but not that good, but I just never remember to charge them, so I go to use them and they're dead. And then I just use a hand screwdriver for my hand bother.
This is definitely cheap because it doesn't have the height adjustment wheels. Is this auto adjust?
I imagine by auto adjust it just stays in one place.
Am I missing a screw?
Yeah, I'm a bit confused. Ah! There we go, that's
Oh, I am missing a screw underneath there.
a thing.
Right, okay, so I'm just removing the base plate off that. I'm just going to take the screws out.
Pass over, I'm done with mine, I'll put that.
Dankeschön. Qualtex belt. It's not bad.
OEM now, I bet that's been there since new.
Probably, yeah. Right.
Because Goblin nowadays are just a brand, aren't they? They're not Goblin like they used to be, aren't they?
No. Not like they were back in the day.
No, if you look on my blog, I've got all the old brochures from the late 80s, early 90s in their heydays. Have you got any Goblin machines, Mr. Hooverlux?
No, I haven't actually.
Yeah, same here.
I wouldn't even know what they look like.
You must have seen the Aquabats.
Is that Goblin?
Yes, yeah. Goblin made Aquabat.
Oh.
Well, that's like Shop Vac made Aquabat. They've branded it as Goblin.
Yes, I remember shop vac, because only because the woman in our corner shop when I grew up, she had a shop vac.
I bet you've heard that from your house.
And yeah, but back in the day, see, back in then, I wasn't really,
Nah.
you know, I liked all these appliances and machines and whatever, but I mean, there's no pictures of me as a child sitting in front of the washing machine, even though I used to do that.
No, I don't have too many of those either. No, I do have a Goblin. I've got a Commander S that needs a brush roll, which is unobtainium, with a switch. It's also unobtainium. So it just sits in the loft. Not really doing
Yeah, okay. So I've got enough of the old lady hairs off it.
Yeah, let me just go and...
And let me see if I can put this back on somehow. There we go. I mean, the squeegee on this is still there, so that seems to prove that it's not that old.
It's not. There's date code.
This is broken off.
2015. What's broken off?
The bracket in there is attached to the screw, so that's broken off.
Can't imagine that's going to make it work any worse than it otherwise would.
It might actually improve it.
It might improve it.
Yeah.
Yes, there is a date code, 2015.
2015, so there we go.
In fact, to be the 12th. Oh no, sorry, 12, 16, 15. So it might be 2015.
Oh, right, okay. That's not old at all.
No, it's not.
So we're gonna, because it actually works, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put some sand down and sawdust on my Mad About mess, and we will have a look and see how good it is at picking it up, because it isn't in bad a condition as we first thought.
Because your Mad About mess contain flour?
No.
Ah, that'd be interesting to see that go through.
But I can get some.
You can get some.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Did it come out?
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
it is.
Oh, as in lots of other things.
Well, hang on a second. Tell you what I need to do. Let me magnetise the end of this.
Oh, I need to get some of those.
Oh, you are. Ta-da!
Really? What did you do? Just
And then you just rub the end of it.
rub the end?
Ew. And where's the screw?
Here.
Try it now.
Ta-da! None of my
Magnetised.
screwdrivers are magnetic anymore, and it's a right pain in the bum.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Right, okay, so get rid of them. Move this.
God, it's heavy, isn't it?
There's the tool. Does it go like? Does it go like?
Other way down.
Like that?
Yeah, that bit. Screws on there.
Screws on.
It reminds me of something, but I can't think what. I think Samsung cleaners had the little half screw terrible hose.
Yeah, right, okay.
Shall I plug it back in again?
Yeah, go on then.
You gonna scream again?
No, I promise I'm not going to scream this time. I'm going to be butch.
Yes.
Oh, that worked. Now, is it my imagination, or does that sound more powerful?
Well, they're filled with full of. I did do a hand test. It is a bit more powerful, but it is only 700 watts, so it's not going to be a powerhouse. But yes, that sounds a fair bit better.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the mesh set up on the floor, and then the lovely Sam will give it a test, and I'll be cameraman for a change. So I am here, hello, as the cameraman.
I'm on my own.
And Beko1987 there, look at those legs, is going to do the demonstration. So let's hand over, and I'm just going to be the cameraman.
So, we have, and it's actually very light. Whilst Mr. Hoover likes to invade his kitchen for things to throw down, it is about as light as this plastic Hoover Junior with a worn handle bale. And actually, much lighter than this fack here, which is incredibly heavy. So, etc, etc, try not to break anything. What have we got here? Well, we have some very multicoloured sand. And I'm hoping I'm putting it in camera shot. I won't use too much because it's not mine. We'll have some rice, see how well it snow ploughs. Yeah, too high. And then on my request, just a little bit of flour, because I imagine that the fine dust filtration is not the finest. I'll just do this down here so it doesn't destroy itself, because there's a fan that side of me. Right. Well, you can recline it just by pushing very sharply. But that's good. Now that is not bad, but not great. I don't know how our tame cameraman is doing.
Yep.
But there is still quite a lot of sand on the carpet. It didn't snowplow any of the rice.
Okay.
Picked up all the flour, but there is a lot of sand on the carpet. I have also just found out why this may have been thrown out.
Why? What happens? What's the matter?
Well, it is quite hard to push.
Oh.
And the reason I think it's quite hard to push is that the wheels
Oh god, yeah, look
are
at the
knackered.
thing.
And when they push, they grip onto
The
there.
rubbers, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I don't know if... Oh, yeah, that's well worn. I don't know if we might take
Oh, there's no axle, it's just like a plastic clip,
studs,
isn't
and
it?
they're loose as crap.
Oh no.
But it's still usable enough for now. It means that I don't feel quite so bad about us trying to fit a bag to it. So we'll make it clean the rest. I didn't realise it did that.
No, I didn't realise it swiveled
Paint must
either.
have run out on, was it the Hoover Globe that had this the
Yes.
first time?
That's that one there, isn't it? That's the Hoover Globe, isn't it?
Where? That?
That. What's that? That's a Hoover something
This
or
is a
other.
Hoover Smart. This is possibly even more terrible than this.
Yeah.
Right, let's get the rest of it done.
Ah.
Okay, though.
Yeah, I can see the groom in action. The brush roll. Is the brushes stiff?
They are very stiff, which will help it immensely.
So that's one good thing it has in its favour, is the
Bash it.
brush roll.
I say stiff, they're stiffish,
Okay.
I would say. They're no back stiff, but obviously
No.
backs have to be stiff to make up for the terribleness of the rest of the machine.
Exactly.
Well,
I'm stiff.
apart from the apart from the wheels, it's not bad. If you pick one of these up for 15 quid and used it very lightly, you might
I'd
be
rather go
alright.
out and buy a pouch of tobacco.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Just have a dirty carpet.
But
But the big question is,
Wow, that
was-
let a lot of the flour
that's
through.
all the flour, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we didn't really expect any different, did we?
No.
Right, where's your hammer? Let's get a bag into it.
Right, I'm going to reposition the camera. We're going to get it back on the workbench, and we're going to do our best to try and convert it into a bagged vacuum cleaner.
I'll clean the rubbish out of it now. Right.
Yeah.
Let's clean this out so we don't get utterly disgustingly filthy.
excuse me, I'm just going to wipe the flour off this.
Yeah, that was a bad idea, sorry.
So, no, but it was really
It
good
proves the
because
point,
on the
doesn't it?
camera you actually see the cyclone of the dirt coming in.
It's got a cyclonic action, I am.
It does
impressed.
have a cyclonic action, better than shark. Shark, that's called a cyclone, okay?
I'm not saying anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm staying out of this argument. So, I presume that the suction was coming from there.
Right, now this is my query, right? So, you know, you've got so much more knowledge on how these work. I mean,
Never converted one to bag before.
exactly.
Oh.
So, but you know the principle of how it works. So, what I need to know is to make this into a bag. If I put this back on,
Took me ages. Yeah, it only goes on one way. So that took me a while.
okay. So what I was thinking of initially, I was thinking, all right, just cut the end off this or remove this and then just shove a bag on it. But it's kind of like the path on it.
Yeah.
I still don't understand how a Dyson works.
I could possibly explain.
I still don't
Because I've
understand how a Dyson
I'll
works.
send you my picture.
It's
I've got
magic.
in one of my brochures. I've got a cutout of how it all works, and it's a very complicated. In fact, we were having a
Yes.
discussion the other week about how restrictive the actual cyclone is through the air path. If you take one off, you can hear the bass.
Do you want to laugh?
Try.
When I was doing this, right, on my original one, this was broken.
Yeah, we'll do that.
So I did this, right? So I took it off. That's it, right? And like that, okay. And I undid the 4 screws and I pulled that off.
Was it all plugged up inside?
No, I didn't undo this, did I?
Oh, I've done that before. You can do it if you take the rod off and push the rod back through on
It
its
took
own.
me 500 attempts.
You can poke it out. You've got to do the clip.
500 attempts.
Yeah, and if you try and force it, it just snaps.
Right. So what I need to know, if I put this in,
I know, because it sucks out down. But if we stick a bag in there, it's just going to basically just be a pleated filter.
so the air comes through here and the dirt comes up here, right?
I'd imagine so. Hang on, it's on, isn't it? Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah. So where does the dirt comes into here? This is
Yes.
the first place where the dirt comes in.
Because I think with this on, it sucks basically up
Right.
to go into there, which is why it all went straight up around that seal.
So what I need to
Strange,
do, so if we can get rid of this cyclone part,
So I'm wondering that, mate. Yeah,
can we
obviously.
get rid of this? Does that still close?
I think problem is that will provide the seal.
Try it. Is it though?
Yeah, because that's loose then. So definitely that part. I'm wondering if we could
Just cut around there. So we
Wouldn't it?
just have this little part.
I'm wondering if we cut that bit off. Would the HEPA flow just go?
Well, because the dirt's gonna come in here. So with this,
See, right,
that's going to be down in that
I
way.
see,
So I need to glue that down there. So we need to
maybe just cut that off.
chop
enough
that off,
to
and
get-
this is where the bag is going to go on.
And then we just cut that off there, so that sits on
Well, we
there.
can actually cut it off around there
just
because
have
then
to
it'll
maybe-
give even more
Could we have that seal
airflow.
on there?
Upstairs for thinking, downstairs for dancing. Right. So what we're going to do is get my tools.
We like power tools. Let me get rid of this. We won't need this for a while. Hey, we can do the same with this afterwards.
Oh yeah, let's just do it to all my Dysons, especially that.
That one is nice.
Those more modern ones. I don't like them.
I'll do that.
Right, so I got my Bosch tools here. Ta-da! We like these. We like cutting things. I did it to my Vax.
You can't know, that's alright.
No, but you know, okay. So ages and ages ago, somebody sent me some parts, and it was the black nozzle that slides in.
That puts the cloth bag on.
Yeah, that puts
Yes.
the cloth back on.
You can just stick headphone on that.
So, which I did.
Okay.
But it wouldn't fit down because it must have been from a different model, and there was like a tiny little piece of plastic stopping it from going right down.
1, 2, 1, yeah. I know what's
So
in there.
I took this
Buzz.
and I zipped that bit of plastic, and then that fitted down.
The 1, 2, 1 has a corresponding bit
Yeah.
under the hoop. I
Yes.
think. I think I know what you want.
So that's what I took off.
Yeah.
So
that was the only thing you took off, eh?
hey. Now let's have a look. This is for wood and plastics. This one is wooden plastics. I think we should go for
That
the bigger
one looks
one.
easier to.
Yeah, I like that
one's
because it's
better,
bigger.
I like that. Yeah,
And bigger's better, and also it's more butch to have the big tools.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You're the boss.
Yeah.
Smash.
Right, let's put this back on. I do like tools.
Yes.
I love tools. That's why I was like, the soldering iron that I got from Aldi.
Oh yes, you got that fancy station, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like 15 quid.
That's not bad. I wish I got that. My little cheapy eBay one was a tenner. But it hasn't blown up and killed me yet, so.
No. Right, so we got the tools. You might have to unplug something else.
Right, do we have a bag?
Yeah, no,
see
that's
what
just
bit-
it. Let's
Do we
try.
see how far up we can go?
Let's try one of these.
Something cheapy and we don't have to care
Because
about.
these are fake.
I like using the fake ones in other backs though.
The thing about it is, I always use these in the old ones.
it feels less wasteful than cutting an actual
Exactly.
genuine one.
Oh, see, no, I don't. Oh, no, yeah, I'm sorry, yeah, I know what you
when
mean.
you
Yeah,
fit
yeah,
those
yeah,
to
yeah,
any
yeah.
other rubbish,
Yeah.
people say use a genuine SIBO, but they're okay,
No.
the low-powered ones, because the
Yeah,
airflow isn't
exactly.
enough.
To cause issues. That's
to put
why
it through, yeah.
Sam's recently done a video where he puts these on his 500 series
Yes.
turbo
My mind was
Electrolux, and I do the same as well
blown. Yeah.
because they fit really, really good.
Problem is that's going to be very tight to get it on the other way. Unless we take that inner ring out, we've got sharp, and then it'll fit on further. We just cut it up,
How far down?
because that's going to be the next problem, isn't it?
Because the thing we need, this is
That
what
just
goes
sits
at the
on-
bottom. It sits
Oh,
there, you
that's not-
see.
You
So
have
what
some
we need
pretty
to
good glue.
do is something to stop it.
Are we?
Can we take this rubber seal? Yeah, you can.
Yes.
And then will that fit through?
No.
No. Could we
No.
use something else? Like a bit of hose? See, that would be alright for holding the bag on.
Well, I was hoping it would just.
Oh, I know what you were thinking, yeah.
I don't know. There must be another way.
I'm wondering if we can do away with that completely and just screw in some hose pipe.
I'm thinking. Problem is, this all has to be in to push that against the bottom seal. So we can't really cut any of it away and still use it.
No, but
without
I got
having
an idea.
Really good glue. God.
Let me
Brace yourself.
Let me get my hoses. Hang on, hold the
Ooh.
horses. Hang on.
I'll get my
Oi.
phone and dial the ambulance. No, I won't. I'll sit here with the drink. Oh, careful!
Right, I've got hose here. I got hose.
Yeah.
Now, this might be too thick.
Hang on. That tray of screwdrivers.
Oh, where do
what-
I put them?
that's
I
what-
put
there.
them.
I just want
Yeah, there.
to pop this off because it'll be a bit easy.
Now I need a smaller hose. Let me get smaller hose.
There you go. Just take that.
I'm sure I got smaller hose. Ooh. Oh yes, we do.
Does that, has that just screwed straight in?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh no.
Well, screwed in enough to then have glue. That looks like
That will hold.
a little little. Ah, so we can do a dry run before we glue it together.
Exactly right. I need the
Now,
scissors.
will that
now.
fit in the bag there? Or do we not care as much about that?
I
We can
think.
just cut that off and just cable tie straight onto the hose.
No, that fits in as well. Though. Look at that. It
Pish.
should be fine. Right. So, I
So-
need the scissors.
How are you going to measure? You're just going to.
We're not even gonna. They're gonna. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just for the level.
Um,
Actually, no, yeah,
No, it only needs
Yeah.
to be little.
Yeah.
Stanley knife,
Yeah, here's some scissors.
scissors, skizzers.
Oh, that's a cute little brush.
Yeah, I got a couple of them. I thought they'd be really good for getting into the groove.
But they're not quite stiff enough to actually do anything. Yeah. Fairly rubbish like that. So we probably don't need this, sadly. Well, we do.
We'll have it out anyway.
We'll keep
So,
it. We can chop
thinking.
this up.
Screw that onto there.
Lob that onto there.
Lob that onto there. We've still got to cut this off anyway. We've still got to cut this from
go on,
here.
then.
But you do the cutting.
I'll never use one of these. I think you should do it first.
Oh, okay.
Is it on if I plug it
Yeah. No, it's alright.
in? Oh, I've got no slack. I think I'll just kill the bench back.
So this is speed.
Oh, how was that?
Okay, give it a go.
Oh.
Ta-da!
Perfect.
It might need a little bit of a...
I think we should... God, that's warm.
It is, isn't it?
So we don't do that bit now.
Done. Right, now.
Are we going to do a dry run first before we glue anything up, do you think?
Yes, how far... on the main vacuum, how far can I go down? Because I need to know how...
It's a shame you can't just... That needs to be on there, doesn't it, to sit it in?
Let's try this.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh! Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Right. Well, hey!
Right, let's go. It's still not any more powerful than it was before.
And that's with absolutely no
Nothing.
cyclone on it. Right, okay, what we need to do now is get this bag on. And we could, does that...
we got to take that off again.
yes. How did you do that?
Little flat thing.
Little flat. Oh, that?
Yeah, I do.
No?
Yeah.
No? Flat one?
Yeah. I don't want to break it, do I? Right.
Now, see how that fits. See if you can get as much in as you can. Stuff it in, stuff it in.
Ta-da. Even if it's bunched up at the top, it's not...
Yeah, exactly, it doesn't matter.
Well, we have to come back a little bit because I need to put the bag...
Ah, right, okay.
Come on.
Ah, yeah, I can see what you mean now.
Ta-da. That's not that simple.
Do you reckon this is like the YouTube's first ever conversion?
Of one of these, yes. Of an actual vacuum, no. There is a collector chap who does.
Does he?
Yeah, he does it with Modern Dyson. I can't remember his name now, but we're probably the first people to do it to one of these horrible things.
Okay, switch it on. Let's try it. How's the suction?
Rubbish! It's no worse than it was before.
No.
That's even trying to inflate. Look at it.
It is, isn't it?
Oh, I always wish I hadn't cleaned up the dirt now. We could have just chucked it back on the floor.
I don't think we should actually check this. I think we should. I just wish the bag was smaller.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be a lot. Have you got bag slide? But then even that's not.
Yeah, it's
That's
yeah.
probably as good as it's going to get without.
Let's just try it like that.
You could reuse that bag. You could just put it for the washing
exactly.
machine.
Try now.
Hey!
Hey, look at me, he fills it up. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to redo the test.
But
right?
I'm going to film it, and you're going to.
Oh, good grief. Okay, so I'm going to film
It's your
it.
channel. It's your garage.
Yeah, but it feels like having a. It feels like having like a superstar.
Where?
You.
No, don't be silly. Oh.
Right. I'm going to reposition the camera. We'll do the same thing. Okay, so we have got down sand, we have got down flour, we have got down rice, we have got our converted goblin.
Very rare, one of a kind.
Very
limited
rare.
edition. We can sign it and put it on eBay.
Limited edition.
Who wants a signed Goblin bagged vacuum cleaner?
do you know what? I think we will actually. I've got a Sharpie. We're going to sign our name and date it.
We'll see if you can do a giveaway on your channel, maybe.
Exactly. Right, okay, let's see how this does. Even with its dodgy wheels. One pass back and forth, the bog standard vacuum cleaner, YouTube channel creator thing of putting it back and forth.
How did it do then?
Right, let me bring the bin over.
It seems to have left the same amount of sand on the carpet. Not that the viewers can see that yet.
No, and there's a line of shame.
There is a line of shame,
There is
isn't
a
there?
line of
There.
shame. But let's see if there's any... There is absolutely no...
That is almost as spotless as the day it was born.
And that was flour.
That was.
So there's no flour escaped from
What
there
like if you brick the bag.
at all. We'll have a look at the bag. Now, when we get back on the bench, we'll open the bag up and have a look.
That is impressive.
Yeah, that is really impressive. Right, let's pick up the
Yep.
rest of the stuff on the floor.
Smash.
That's not
Yeah.
Bin.
Dead to a smash. That's left a bit of flour there, look.
Just a tiny bit of agitation. Voila.
Not bad at all. That was surprisingly impressive.
Well, do you know what? I think it is. It's a shame that the wheels are broken on it.
Well, can we... How did they come off? Have you got pen, needle, net? Yeah.
Shit, I don't want to plug that.
Bit of ice in the eye.
That's how they come out. Oh god, they just popped in.
Oh yeah, they are terrible. But apologies, pop all four down at bottoms. I'm struggling a little bit.
Like the Pure Power wheels when I was trying to remove them from Lucifer.
Yeah, you've got to... If I can push 3 down at a time, so i.e. the middle 2 and the front one to me, so if you do it square on.
Yeah.
There we go. Ooh. That's not terrible.
But that's really soft plastic.
Yeah. Electrical tape, that fixes everything.
Yes, I do.
Because yeah, that is... Let me show you the boys and girls what's going on while you search for your things. So as you can see here, that is the axle that runs the wheel. And it doesn't look really that worn. But it is. That is what's wobbling and pushing this. You can see the rubber coating. I suppose plan B is just to rip this rubber coating off.
Willis too.
Gaffer tape is worth a shout. Just try to pack it out a bit. Oh, and in there is very warm as well. I don't know. I just think. Then I suppose if you then pack it out too much, it's not going to rotate at all, is it?
Well, who cares?
Alright. We'll try one.
Exactly. Try
If
one.
that doesn't work, we'll just rip the orange covering off of it.
Oh yeah.
Is that better? That's the only problem because it's gripping the mud guard.
Yes.
Well, the mud guard. Flipping over.
Well, yeah. It's practically it is a dirt guard. Has it?
In fact,
I don't know. I think it's better. It's the whole thing. It's loose because it's only held on by that bit of plastic.
Yeah. So we have a take off.
Let's try this one.
Oh. That's only three. Got it, Bob.
No, almost.
Because it's in the front now. I'm very dark outside. I didn't expect to rain.
I think it is. There, you little shit.
50 years time, when these are bare as hell, people are going to look at us doing this.
Yeah, they will.
I don't know if. No, that's moulded on almost.
But to be honest, I think that
It's probably
it's
better,
definitely
yeah.
improved it. It's not so
The
wobbly.
problem is the gaffer tape needs to be. Let me.
There's a storm on the
That
way.
has gone very
Yeah,
scary, isn't it?
Let me have a look and let me open up the garage.
I was going to say, don't shut the thing. It's lovely.
I
There's a
can't,
breeze
that's it.
now, folks. Get all my swagging out the car. We'll do that later.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We can film that on the floor. Let's do 2 layers on this side. Well, this isn't tricky at all with the gaffer tape sticking to my fingers. More than a bit of plastic it's supposed to.
No, you're gonna get it in now, are you?
That's too. No, I think that has definitely made it worse. Let's back that out. Abort!
Just do one, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
That's what I love about gaffer tape. It's really easy to rip.
Yes.
It's fantastic.
I've never tried the
This is Gorilla one.
Gorilla stuff.
Because I've got.
Have you got Gorilla glue?
Yes, I do.
May I have a practice with something soon? Because I've seen that in Robert Dyer's cheap, but I've never tried it.
Yeah, of course you can. You need it for tomorrow when you're doing your videos at all.
I can smash something of yours and try and fix it. Yeah.
There we go. Because I've got here, this is just like sort of like this tape
cheap
and then the
gaffer
Gorilla
tape.
tape, and it really is a lot easier to cut, to rip.
I know how we can.
I was thinking about some lube, but I didn't want to
Well,
presume.
it's never too early.
It's lube time somewhere in the world all the
Yeah.
time.
Well,
Right, okay.
we're going to try on the bench rather than fanny around.
Yeah,
There is lots of
definitely.
there. Go on then. It
Electric does help.
Ah, yes. Can't get the staff.
Yeah.
Why push it so much down?
Yeah. That's not bad.
That's factory fresh, that is.
Let's try it on the floor.
Alright.
Let's just try it by ear.
Oh, you just moving up something there. Better?
Yep.
Yeah.
That is one converted goblin.
So how's it coped?
But the suction. It was more than that before, was it? Not that really this bad.
Because the problem is, it's only got one of those new rubbish eco-friendly 700 watt motors in it, with a really convoluted air path.
Yeah, exactly. And this
That's the
long
problem. It goes
tube
up and down, with
and
the
around
narrow
this,
hose.
with an end suction on it.
Yeah, I think it's about as good.
Right,
as
tell you
it's
what we'll
gonna
do.
get.
We'll move the camera closer.
Okay.
Okay, let me squish around.
Woo!
Okay, so I'm going to be filming while Sam opens up the tub.
Right. Oh. We might need to work slightly on. It's not one touch emptying, is it?
No.
But if we throw £4 billion at the problem, we'll soon fix that. There we go. Oh, we've lost our. I mean, that could be a £20 part.
Yeah, exactly.
We could sell that for 20 quid free postage.
Yeah, I'm gonna get them made up.
Yeah. And we get made out of really rubbish plastic, so you have to buy them. That's all right. That's.
Let's have a look down the
You might have
house.
to do it for me because you're the man with the camera. But
It has.
can you
Look.
see there's a fair wodge in there.
Yeah, there is a fair wodge in there, and it is all.
Ooh, right, there are a couple of grains of sand. But I don't know if that's where I was having to fiddle it out or not. But because we can make up our own spec sheet, I'm going to say it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Do what all the major manufacturers do.
But to be honest, that was a lot better than what it was.
Yeah. I know what we probably should. Yeah, we probably should have put something there, but then that probably wouldn't have shown anything anyway.
Yeah.
I reckon this will be spotless. Yeah. No sand there at all.
No, or flour.
No, that's very true.
Because that was the main thing. It was the flour. I
There's
think
no
the
flour in
sand.
here. Yeah,
I think the sand has escaped from this.
Well, I've wiggled it about.
Or possibly, yeah, when you wiggled it about, because you couldn't see anything in there before.
No, that is.
So
and
we-
you can reuse the bag. That bag's fine.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna put this. Sam's gonna put this bag back on.
Yeah.
Because I'll do a full house demo with it at some point.
Ah, yeah. and you,
And then just so we can push it in a teeny weeny bit further.
I like that. I think I need to pull the bag out a bit.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of rain on its way.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder if
I did have some hose, which
is
was
that
like
hose
a
holding
twister.
itself out.
Because I think
you
it
know
just.
what? That hose is sitting on the top of that.
Oh, is it?
Yes. It is.
What about if we tidied up that ring? Because it's not.
I've tidied that ring, or do we cut that? But then if we cut that off, the suction's not gonna.
But again, it acts like a cushion on that. I think
Yeah.
it'll act like a cushion. I tell you what, let me get the scissors.
That's-
Let's tidy up this ring. Let me just give myself a bit of
Haircut.
a ring tidy. No, I'm gonna have to take it out.
Yeah.
Can you pull that out for me? Ugh.
Now, this wants to come out a little bit anyway.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking as well. So if I just cut this ring tidily
You didn't have to cut that, did you? That's box fresh.
and just.
Problem with that though, you could never cut it square.
No, exactly, because it is a twisty. I didn't realise it was a twisty one, but it is a twisty one.
Alright, let's see.
Right, I think that should be alright.
Yeah, the same cut. Where's that converter? Where'd that take you?
Down in the bottom.
Alright. That's just temporarily, because that
Oh,
was
yeah,
sitting
yeah,
inside
yeah.
the hose nice.
Yeah, that's good.
Because you're moaning about the suction, and you're right, it wasn't
No, it wasn't, no.
as good as these things should be. And of course, we wouldn't want to stick a half-baked idea to market, because that would be silly. no one ever does that, do they?
No, shark.
Oh, a bit more.
I got loads of those things anyway, so even if it works and it stays in there, then
Well,
that's
you can
fine.
do your demo, can't you? And then
Exactly. I've got loads of them. Ah, like a hose in hose.
Oh, yeah, just-
Right, I get ya.
although actually, I'm wondering if I should have. Oh, I don't know. Let's just see how far.
Oh, what's it stuck on?
No, it's this needs to go in quite a lot. I need to stand there, really. I need to cut this gaffer tape down because that hose needs
Ah, right, okay.
to go right the way down. So That almost needs to be.
Oh, level with it, like.
Yeah.
Okay. This is so cool.
Oh, this is. Why are you this difficult?
It's Gorilla Tape. It's tough as buggery.
I've got to stand it.
Oh, what about this one? This one's better.
Oh, now you tell me that now.
Yeah, look, I got a proper,
I've done it
proper.
now.
Look.
Ah.
Oh, that fits in good.
Yeah, because that's people trying to go up the entire length of the hose in order to. And that's got to have a little bit of slack so we can tuck it in.
Yes.
Our patented one-touch emptying system does need a little bit of refinement, but then.
At least James isn't going to try and sue us for this, because this is
No, yeah.
Goblin. Who owns Goblin? It's not TTI, is it?
Who knows now? Oh, you bugger. Oh, what do we think?
Is that tight? Is this as tight as a nun's car sack?
Yes, because although there's a gap there.
Okay, switch it on. Let's give it a go.
Oops.
Bit of rubbish underneath there. There we go.
But there was no suction.
Really? Oh shit. Could.
We're missing the middle ring.
Oh god, yes.
Middle ring. Hopefully.
Duh.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Although,
That is tight. Same as before. Same as before, but still it hasn't got any worse.
no better, no worse.
No, exactly.
I think we're going to have to just call that job done. Although we could put it back how it was or leave it like that.
No, we're going to leave it like that.
Okay.
That is how it's going to be from now on.
will
But
have
we
a nice-
will sign our names on it, and I'll use it in a full house demo soon. So
And you could win this if you are very unlucky.
if you are very unlucky.
in life.
Right, let me move the camera back and we'll finish off the video.
So, Project Terrible has gone better than expected.
Yes, it definitely has. We have converted successfully, in my opinion,
Yes.
because it does actually work.
It works very well. So no
And-
better or worse
No.
than before.
Exactly. So what I will do is, we'll, like I just said, we're going to do a house demo, or I will do a house demo with it some point in the future. So there we go. This is job complete, I think.
Yes. Success.
So thank you very much for watching.
Yes,
I hope
thank
you've
you.
enjoyed this. This is the first in a series of doing videos with
We've
Sam.
got to a good start. This is the benchmark set now.
Exactly. Beko1987. I will put his channel, if you don't know who he is, I mean, come on. Exactly.
People may know.
Then go and check out his channel as well. So I will see you all in the next video. Bye y'all.
Bye.